They didn't go through that. So they just learning curriculums from people who in the same position as me. So they just get wiped with the floor in any kind of capacity. And if you can't substantiate yourself to make it make sense, I don't want to hear no a wave turn into a particle once it's the observer. All I want to hear is it's the observer. Beyond a wave, you're gonna see your stuff in your particular particle, your particular point of view. You take it any further than that, you made up a made up job. How is you rich with that lab jacket on? You know what I'm saying? Real, I know my tax dollars ain't go for you to slice up a wave, put it on a computer, and say a wave only turns into a particle once the observer, you as the observer, put the program together. Let's leave waves. Let's think about healthy relationships. You ain't in one. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about goddamn who got small dick issues or not. You got that. You at that starting point with your particle, with all of us together being in an all-out wave. You know what I'm saying? When I look at my particle, and mine might be a little bigger than yours. You know, that's it. We don't want to, I don't need no science lab for all that. You know, you need to pay me. For real. Like y'all on some bullshit. That come from starting points of colonists studying other people's culture and getting in a comfort zone, and now you call it science. And fake ways to get paid. It ain't going no further than that, or you're going to have to show me where a cure at to something. You're going to have to show me where some cures, and you're going to have to show me where technology goes beyond just a form of convenience around y'all eat, fucking, and sleeping. And until y'all show me that, that's when I'll be like y'all George Jetson or something like that, and smart or whatever. And George Jetson ain't shit. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, y'all over-exaggerating. Y'all not intelligent. The highest intelligent is comprehension. And once you have comprehension, you can replace comprehension with consciousness. Oh, that person got the highest consciousness. And that keep your ass out of jail, and that keep your ass seeing loopity-loop of people that's already in a mental jail, so they self-projecting. So they might be in some legion and be on earth and try to put you, however the case it may be. But you know the situation. And for the most part, that's the highest intelligence. That's alien knowledge. And somebody take it past that, it's going to be something they can't study. They just going to be trying to get rich off of Marty McFly Back to the Future fucking movie. That's it. There's people scamming. And that's it. And anytime we get another word, another person coming up with some stupid ass shit that we already doing anyway, it's scam. That's it. Just like somebody who was cross-eyed talking about light travel. You ain't never seen light travel a day in your life. We can practice it right now with the fluorescent light. You ain't see the light go float up the street. You ain't gonna never see a street light that go out and the light that was emanating from it float up the street. And you ain't gonna never see the sun light move and then sun pockets in springtime somehow end up in a whole week of wintertime. A whole week out of spring ended up in a whole week in fall. You ain't gonna never see that. So how is light the one bringing heat too? This is dumb. This is dumb. You either closer to the center or you're not. Spring and summer, you're in a geographical location closer to the center. Fall and winter, you're in a little bit more distance. That's the only way we all able to see the sun at the same time, but yet don't feel the same temperature, bitch. You make up anything. You lost in NASA in the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Somebody get rich for no reason. You don't need no technology about nothing. About nothing. Unless you get ready to make a convenience. We all can look at the sun. You make the technology 3D glasses. We good to go. I like that. You take it any further, you a pervert. You just trying to be in people's households 24/7. Now I don't know that the goddamn lenses be recording and shit like that next to your sex doll. And that's it. And then just people getting rich. No, it ain't no technology, ain't no intelligence. It's what I'm saying. I dare y'all try to say computers and shit is alien technology and this what God created. Where the fuck your organ came from then? You ain't gonna never see no technology make an organ unless somebody with an organ made one. And they grew up at Old McDonald, had a farm at 18 years old, 666. That's it. And somebody should have came up with technology to zap their goddamn parents from having kids. And that thought form would have never been here. Where that consciousness come from? And that's the only thing we need to be studying. Where's degenerate thought forms coming from? That's it. Consciousness, that's it. Degenerate consciousness, that's it. That need to be the only study, and let me get rich off that one, and we gonna soak that up real good. We gonna clean that up one real good. Everybody who need a straight jacket gonna have one. Everybody who never needed a record deal ain't gonna have one. Everybody who never needed to be in the military ain't gonna be there. Never need to step foot in no college and claim they got the PhD. Nothing. No masters, no not doctrine, bachelor, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You straight jacket the day you was born. Goddamn straight jacket for the day you was born. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no new computer Hitlers either. Because I see you see how people getting froggy and stuff like that. That's what the ISIS does. Is online Hitler tactics. Y'all need to chill out. Everybody, chill out. Oh, Jesus, back. I see a lot of y'all be trying to steal names and stuff like that. Leave my people alone. But yeah, y'all say y'all people be on some other stuff, man. Y'all be on some weird stuff. The ancients, and then they be copying a lot of my stuff, and I be sit back. No, it ain't that way. It ain't this way. It ain't consciousness. That's a con. Somebody didn't con your thought. You know what I'm saying? They con your thought and stuff like that. It got you lost in some shishness. They got you lost in shishness. That's it. All you gotta do is go listen to a Snoop Doggy Dogg album. This precision magizzle and shit like that. That's it. You probably broke from that and shit like that. You done bought the Dog Pound album and shit like that. It ain't no fun. It can't have nothing. It ain't no fun. What's the piece of Nate Dogg? All them goddamn Daz Dillinger and Corrupt songs with that mother. Real stuff. Y'all ain't shit, man. For real, y'all ain't about nothing down here. I ain't about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all haters in heart, man. But Jay, you know what I'm saying? That's the consciousness. We gotta know where that consciousness come from. Where that hating heart consciousness come from? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna got to know your personal issues because you self-project so hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all self-project all y'all mental issues and small niggas. You know what I'm saying? Medical biscuit. And y'all be studying these things like why these things be getting 1 million views and stuff like that? I don't be getting it. Why every time? Because my algorithm be having all this Carl Jung and all this type of stuff. I be thinking like, man, these cats retarded. Maybe his people like it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're in a position where they can cope with it and replace it with, I got money, so that make it mean something. But that's as far as it go. Man, they'll be saying nothing intelligent, and then when they try to say they getting deep, they start saying ancient first. They start saying ancient, then all I gotta do is figure out what's my shit, or what they stole from goddamn Africa, or what they stole from East India, or what they stole from the Japanese person. Because if it's North America, it's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't stole some Central or South American system, Aztec or Maya. Other than that, man, you don't know shit. I want to hear some shit that you just sat and observed, and some writing and wrote it down and passed it along to you, and you get ready to colonize it. I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't be wanting to hear that. And it'd be like 1 million views and stuff like that. And you'd be hearing other people out here trying to give it so much importance. Like, yeah, these people seen something somebody ain't seen. How? When these people be saying light travel. Just because there's so many of these people making colonists and stuff in the world, you think this be normal stuff. Because it's some type of, like how religious theologians look at it. If it's a lot of people that believe it, who said people believe it? Thank God for YouTube. I'm saying real shit. Yeah, but don't nobody believe that shit. Why you think? No wonder their college rates and high school rates be so damn low and shit. Like, nobody believe this shit. Nobody believe it. All the way down to black. Y'all supposed to know if you from the Caribbean. Replace black with the Caribbean. So y'all supposed to know what y'all mix with. So y'all could get out of them stupid. Y'all know a lot of y'all don't be mixed with Native American. Y'all be mixed. Y'all be retarded as hell. So y'all want to get lost in terms and stuff like that, and then don't understand it's something simple. It's like real simple. You don't have to get lost in something and create a word, and you know when these things was created. Even black and white, especially black, that was created. You only gonna know something popular if it's funded by the government, which is colonists, and the way that how they update industry plants in all areas, orators, Martin Luther King's, everything. So you only heard black from your grandparents or your parents or you or whatever the case may be from someone who was in college or the military and they was paid to be on a stage. That's it. There ain't no other way. There ain't no other way you heard that. You never heard that in no neighborhoods or nothing like that until it starts trickling down. Other than that, it's just gangs and people trying to survive or whatever the case. And everybody already knowing who they is. You know when you hear don't. You know when you hear yeah. You know who be on some spiritual shit talking about they land or whatever the case. You know who they always around or whatever. You know who you always around. These ain't even discussions. So when you get online and all of us trying to be around each other every day, this how we always could say online is weird. Not the people in the chat, but like regular people that's watching. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody confused the way these people be confused. And then when they be throwing up all these things up here, look like y'all trying to motivate people, but y'all only could talk to yourselves. So you'll see a whole bunch of trying to make black people indigenous, trying to make indigenous people Siberian, white people somehow everything, Mexicans something else, Tainos Latino, and it's like everybody in their houses ain't into that. What is y'all doing? Like, why are y'all flooding online with that? And it didn't look crazy because everybody be watching everybody. So it's like a lot of starting points and reference points people can remember. Like people can remember me a few years ago saying, or last year saying it's going to be a culture war, not knowing I was just setting y'all up in a pocket just to see if this is what y'all actually doing in the other areas, keep y'all busy in another area. So y'all just prove that the government ain't doing nothing but listening to us to make up narratives. Then another thing, what else? It's like a lot of stuff that is like y'all crashing out. So it's like y'all can only hate at this point, and it don't look supportive to nobody. Because at some point it's just like y'all just constantly on people's stuff. That YouTube, we made YouTube, and we support others, and others were supporting us. Y'all just came after we made it lit and crashed out. Now it's like y'all trying to act like y'all ain't, but man, y'all politics look crazy right now. And the stuff y'all doing, and y'all attention span, and what y'all giving attention to, all the way down to TikTok. That was one of the weirdest stuff. Like y'all really care about TikTok? Like it's like y'all not thinking. It's like y'all made online apps the way to get to the people, and that's wrong. You don't do that. Like, because social media means personal profiles for people to interact. We're not politicians. We're not in a job. So the common mind state, this would even had kids getting online. The common mind state is I'm making my page. No, I'm not making my page for NBC. I'm not making my page for Fox News. I'm not making my page for the NBA. I'm not making my page for the NFL. I'm making my page. Now, if I talk about these things from our living rooms, from our kitchen, and being around people that may want to make content or may just sit back and be our supporters, and we supporting them in their real life with their other shit, they food business or whatever like that. So may it be. But okay, this is a community amongst community. The government is doing it in a different. You jumping in and like took it over for us to watch you. But you don't have no other thing to do but wait till we say something. So you picking people out to hate, but you're only hating people's families, friends. There is no other people uploading. TikTok is full of us. It's full of people saying, I'm going to make my page. I want people to know me. And if that's just from next door, people I went to school with or whatever, I'm building that up. Now, if it seemed like an algorithm thing is sliding into, that's not really my thing, but hey, I might add this to my talking points. But this is the average person. And it's like the government is motivating things that they have to renege on because it ain't a way that they think it's supposed to play out. But who said that would work in the first place? These are people, YouTube. It's like a MySpace thing. YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok, Twitter, what's Snapchat. Personal profiles. The moment the government become perverts and then flood it like they try to make everybody government, try to make everybody a participant into something, it looked lame. Because YouTube could be a sport. Why is the, like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? Like, it's like, it could be anything. It ain't what they trying to make it though. And this is what makes it weird. Because it's like you're trying to stop the people and then trying to put yourselves up here. So it can only go two ways. You can only, you think everybody ain't going to lead into the robot, so they need real people now. And y'all get back into that nepotism, watered down version of it. You only going to trust people that was in the military or in the college. So it's an annoying thing. And then y'all don't know how to do anything. Y'all don't know nothing. So y'all only know how to be talk power warriors. So y'all only 30% at this point because of native still here, mixed, all the other people mixed, and other foreigners. I mean, that's immigrants. They came with their own shit. No East Indian give a fuck about what y'all talking about. No Japanese person give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I'm just intelligent to add it to my own intelligence of things. Y'all come hating on my shit. The common brother polite, the real African phenotype, they don't give a fuck about that shit. You just got feds that's Pan-Africans up here, so now they having to team up and act like they arguing with each other. A bunch of spooky consciousness people, bunch of spooky theologians that's feds, a bunch of and a bunch of people that's trying to fake jump in my lane that's feds. And y'all can only piggyback. You don't have no natural knowledge to nothing. You're not from the land. You don't know how to teach anything from the land you're from. And you only know the curriculum of a colonizer college. I have to erase what's already here and be the talk power warrior of it. So if I could tell people, only listen to me because I only know this ancient stuff, I don't know nothing now, and I'm taking from other people's culture, and I don't even know what I am, so I'm just white and I'm black. I don't know what I'm mixed with from the Caribbeans. I don't know what I am if I'm white. I'm just blending in with anything. Hey, dude, I'm Cherokee. If I'm black, hey, I'm indigenous. Or I was in Africa first. And then that was the first Arab, Moors too. That y'all just 30% though. So y'all gonna be self-projecting that energy onto everybody else. But in urban areas, in suburbs, you know when you're around Arabs, you know when you're around me, you know when you're around some natives. It ain't just one, it ain't just two. You know what I'm saying?